In this video, we'll be taking a look at how to create quick IPR renders. IPR stands for Interactive Photoreal Renderings. We're going to take a look at our still life scene here, and we'll go ahead and open up our render settings window. I'm going to disable motion blur and set our quality settings to production quality. Do a quick render of this frame and we will see this result. Put that in the buffer. Now what we want to do is we want to adjust stuff, but we want a much faster way of doing it. We can do that through the IPR render. Instead of clicking this icon to render this frame, I'm going to click the IPR icon. That opens the render view window and gives me the IPR renderer. It needs just a moment to process. What this allows me to do is very quickly select a region that I want it to update every time I change something in the scene. As I change the lighting, for example, in the scene, I'll be able to see how that lighting affects that section of the IPR render in almost real time. Let's go ahead and select one of our lights. Let's select one with a better intensity. There we go. I'm going to decrease this intensity to about 1/10 of what it was. That will immediately update in the IPR renderer. If I select the attribute and I use the virtual slider by pressing down in one of the panels with the middle mouse button, I can adjust the intensity attribute. And when I release the middle mouse button, I get instant feedback. IPR is quick, it's easy, and allows you to have a fast feedback on how your lighting happens as you make the changes. If I move a light, we'll start seeing that action happen in the render. You can select a new section at any time. It'll load it into memory and it'll update as you change. As we can see, it's very dark over there. And we can go ahead and somehow get our light back on there. There we go. To stop the IPR render, you simply go to a regular render, and then you can see a higher quality output, but at, a slower rate. Now, this scene isn't a terribly slow render to begin with, but as you can see with the IPR, it ended up being much quicker as you change things in your scene. So in this video, we took a quick look at how to use the IPR renderer to quickly see how changes in our scene affects a render with pretty good results.